afternoon. We are headed to Chesapeake City on the Chesapeake and Delaware Canal. There is a tropical storm right here off of Cape May. So to go to New York, we have to go across the Chesapeake and Delaware Canal, come down Delaware Bay, and then up the New Jersey coast to New York up here. So we're going to go up here and stop in Chesapeake City for the night and let the storm go past us, and then hopefully we'll catch the winds that come around on the backside of this storm and have a nice sail up to New York.
Impossible Dream Catamaran is a wheelchair-accessible sailboat. She was designed from the keel up to be universally accessible. Our mission? To raise awareness for barrier-free design and through sailing improve the lives of those with disabilities. We sail with a mixed ability crew, and each year we take out over 1,000 people for day sails. This year, we want you to be part of our virtual adventure. Welcome aboard.
We're approaching the C&D Canal. We have Leah at the helm right now. She just swapped Steve out so he could take a little break. And guess what the captain's doing? Napping.
The barometer has dropped half an inch. That's due to low pressure because we have a storm 100 miles away. Tropical storm Faye.
As we enter into the Chesapeake-Delaware Canal, we are greeted by this beautiful double rainbow. We are staying on the outskirts of the storm in order to stay safe, but we get the benefit of some beautiful and really unique weather along the way. We made it to our first stop. As you can see, there's a bit of an obstacle right where our ramp folds out, so Rob needs a little boost to get off the boat. Normally, it's much easier to disembark.
This is Chesapeake City. It's a lovely little, charming little spot. And the city manager reserved the dock for us. He put these cones down. We met him last year when we were in town. And now we're gonna go see the town.
Construction of the Chesapeake and Delaware Canal began in earnest in 1824.
So we just finished walking around Chesapeake City with the crew, except for Steve because he's resting because he was at the helm for the most of the voyage today. We're gonna go back, make a salad.
People start wearing masks.
Healthy salad because all we ate was fried chicken and chocolate today. That's it.
Direct.
And watermelon. And watermelon.
See the direct result.
Which is good, but not the best for your arteries. We moved the boat a couple feet forward so our exit ramp is not blocked by the cleat, and now everybody can get on and off much easier.
Gotta go to the store and get a new battery. Starboard engine won't start. Good morning. We had to use the battery charger on the battery twice to get it to start. And so I got the battery there on the dock. We can come take a look. Go to the auto parts store, get a battery, put it in, and off we go to New York.
Before we left Chesapeake City with a new battery and a fully working engine, we had the pleasure of meeting some locals who came by to show their interest and support.
Just tell us how you found out about us.
On the Chesapeake City website, I saw a note that you would be docking here in the morning, so I came down to visit.
Breakfast on the C&D Canal.
I love Chesapeake City. They're the friendliest city on the bay.
Now that we're underway, it's time for a little workout before we get out into the open ocean.
All the way up.
Press.
Right. And 1, 2. High five. Go.
Yeah!
Alright, we're about 3 miles till we leave the canal and head out to the ocean. This corner is Cape May. PTO on! Boom on free!
Boom's gonna stay on the port side. Starboard tack.
We are under sail.
We are passing Cape May and going back into the Atlantic.
It's a pretty beautiful day. It's not hot at all. It's kind of cold actually.
45 the second arrival. We are about ready to head into New York City. Rob is taking the helm for the last 7 miles.
Yeah!
What's this bridge, Rob?
I'm gonna guess and say it's the Verrazano Bridge.
That's right.
Am I right?
Yeah.
This is the Verrazano's Narrows Bridge. Once the longest suspension bridge in the world.
So we're coming into New York City in the New York Harbor. You can see the Statue of Liberty on our left. You can see Jersey City, the Manhattan, and Brooklyn. Will, what's your experience sailing in New York Harbor?
It's crazy busy. All the commercial guys are on channel 13 and they all talk to each other, but if you're not from around here, it's hard to get in a word edgewise.
Just gotta stay out of their way.
Pretty much.
I love being at the Statue of Liberty by boat. I've been up inside to the torch, and you're not missing it because it's all plexiglass that's scratched over. You can't see a thing.
High five. My mother said, "Give her a high five for me."
Alright, high five!
There he is.
Getting his selfie.
New York City is Leah's last stop, and we're all very sad to see her go.
It's really bittersweet. It truly is. I'm honestly a little nervous to go back home. Like it's been a month, and we have kind of created this little ecosystem biome here, on the boat that is hard to leave. And when I leave the boat and it keeps going on without me, like that feels hard to kind of like let that happen. Yeah. The reason why we both know about the Impossible Dream is because we both went to the University of Miami, and through the UM DPT program, we had the opportunity to work with Shake a Leg, which is a organization in Miami for adaptive sailing. So this year, when everything with coronavirus hit and I was unemployed, I've actually had the opportunity to come and volunteer crew on the Impossible Dream. I guess it is kind of like what I expected, but also not what I expected at all. We got guys on the boat that are in wheelchairs, and I think that now when I go to land and I see how accessible and inaccessible things are, I think that's a really cool thing about the Impossible Dream is that yes, it's accessible for people in wheelchairs, but also just to raise awareness of how inaccessible things are out in just the regular world.
I think it was awesome to have another PT on board because you helped motivate us to do workouts and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true.
It was cool because we did workouts that we were able to do, but then also Rob, who's in a wheelchair, was able to do, and Steve yesterday we were doing some stuff. So maybe there were slightly different exercises, but we were all doing it together, which is a fun camaraderie.
Absolutely. Like I said, all good things must come to an end, and that doesn't mean it's a permanent end. I can't imagine myself not doing something like this again. Thanks to Rob and Steve again for being so open and, you know, answering our questions, and thanks to Will and Paulina, you for, you know, being so patient with me and teaching me how to sail. And without you guys,